It has been 3 days of inquisition and counter-accusations as the country grapples with the after-effects of Monday's incident at Precious Talents Academy that saw the lives of 7 pupils abruptly ended, with 67 others left nursing injuries. Detectives from the Directorate of Criminal Investigations probing Monday's incident now said to have narrowed down to those involved in the approval of the construction of the one-storey classroom. And as investigations continue, Education Cabinet Secretary George Magoha was in Kibera slums Wednesday, where he ordered the closure of St. Catherine Bombolulu Academy with a population of 207 pupils, whose one-storey structure resembled that of Precious Talent School.
The government is mainly concerned with the welfare of our children, and so the children from that school, there are 207 of them. They will come to this school because this school has extra capacity. And even when those children are all here, there will still be additional capacity available.
The 207 pupils will now join Ayany Estate Primary.
I would want to urge everybody to help us to deal with this, because it looks like the building was never approved by anybody and the structure was not registered.
The development coming as Nairobi Governor Sonko suspended 16 county officials a day after he promised action against rogue officials who approved the construction of the wood and iron storey classroom. Those suspended include Charles Kerich, who is the current County Executive Committee member in charge of finance, Mohamed Digani in charge of health, Justice Nthinga, the County Chief Officer for Urban Planning, Director of Planning Compliance and Enforcement Jesper Ndeke, Development Management Director Dominic Mutegi, Ochanda Ondari Fredrick, who is the Assistant Director Enforcement, Ruth Warogoro, the Director in charge of Urban Planning, Thomas Dudi, the Assistant Director in charge of Planning, Simon Onyango in charge of development, regularization of buildings, approval of architectural plans have also been suspended. Others are Alex Musheru in charge of development control, overseeing approvals of buildings in schools on behalf of public health and safety, Mackline Saitera, whose mandate include approval of building plans and school inspection, Edna Gwantai, also in charge of approval of public buildings in schools on behalf of public health. Joyce Kengo, who is the Dagoretti South Sub-County Administrator, Lucy Sylvia Mwikali Nthinga, Dagoretti South Sub-County Planning Officer, as well as Okal Kennedy, the Ngandu Ward Administrator. Meanwhile, 2 pupils admitted at the Kenyatta National Hospital are recuperating under doctors' observations. Medics at the facility say the victims of Monday's incident remain in a stable condition.
By evening, by 6:30, we discharged 67 of them, and now we admitted 2 who needed more specialized or more keen attention. And is a girl who is 6 years old and a boy who is 12 years old. They are also now stable, and the doctors are continuing to see them and observe them.
But even as investigations to ascertain who was to blame for the Monday tragedy continues and the subsequent government crackdown of defective structures, concerned that thousands of school-going children are operating in environments that could be death traps abound. Such is the situation at Changara Primary School in Busia County, where pupils are forced to study in condemned buildings, the termite-infested classrooms presenting danger to those habiting them, oblivious of the dangers they're exposed to. For Channel 1 News, I'm Serafina Roby.